Wow, okay, that was amazing. Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new video where I wanted to talk about my thoughts on the brand new State of Play that just wrapped up, where we got a lot of info for a lot of different games, and some of them that we already knew that were going to be there, and others that we just suspected would be there, but we didn't have any confirmation until this big event. Where usually these State of Plays are like playing a game of Russian roulette, where you do not know what exactly is going to be there, where most of the time fans are left feeling a little disappointed with the underwhelming showcases or State of Plays, where they just showcase a mystery of games and some leave fans excited while others don't. This time around, ahead of the State of Play, sometimes they do confirm certain things that are going to be there. This time it was Marvel's Wolverine, and that was the first game that got shown, and boy was it amazing. Not only getting our first looks at some elements of gameplay, but also some hints about the story, with confirmed characters that were slightly confirmed by the leaks, like Jean Grey, and also some other ones that weren't confirmed, like the Marauders, which we do see in this gameplay, and also Leech, the most adorable but also ugly mutant ever, and it's just amazing. We also get a better look at other characters like Omega Red briefly, and some other iconic moments that were confirmed by the leaks a little bit, with the patch scene and a couple other things like Sabretooth as well. The gameplay itself does look very interesting because obviously it's Wolverine, it's gonna be brutal, it's gonna be visceral, and we do see a lot of that when it comes to the kills and him using the environment sometimes, and a couple other things as well. We also see what looks like some team-up attacks between him and Jean Grey, so that would be interesting to pull a little bit from like Arkham Knight with those team-up mechanics. We also see what looks like a lot of interesting Easter eggs when it comes to the idea of Trask Industries and a couple other things. And some elements from the leaks do get confirmed with snidbits from the trailer when it comes to the hand and a couple other things. But moving on, we do get a better look at that Marvel fighting game. While we don't see the Captain America game at this showcase, we do see this, which is pretty cool, and we get some brand new characters like Carnage, Doctor Doom, and so on getting revealed. I'm not a super big fighting game person, so this reveal wasn't as interesting for me, but it still looked pretty interesting enough to where I kinda liked what we saw. There were a couple other reveals that were not really the greatest for me, and they just weren't my thing, so I'm gonna skip over those and go over the big ones. We did get to see a better look at the Silent Hill game, which I'm interested in, but I'm not as interested in, and we also get a release date for that, which is September, along with Wolverine, and you're gonna see a running theme with some of these new release games, because all of them are coming out in September. And we got a better look at the Legacy of Atlantis remake for Tomb Raider, and I actually really like what they're doing in reinventing some elements of the first Tomb Raider game that I did actually play a while back, so a lot of the interesting reveals when it comes to that were pretty cool. Also, we got some better looks at Phantom Blade Zero with a confirmed thing of like a Q&A for that game, so that's pretty cool as well. And then we got a better look at the story of Control Resident when it comes to Dylan, and this is a game I'm really excited for, and we get a better look at Jesse Faden in the game as well. And there are some confirmed characters that are going to be in Control Resident from the first Control game, so it is interesting how these are going to be handled in this game, and we do get a look at some of those, so yeah, I'm really excited for this one. And it also got a confirmed release date as well. For September, I think, but I really don't know why every game is pushing for September's deadline, but whatever. We also did get a better look at Ill, this horror game that we have seen in the past a couple of times, and it does also look very interesting, and it was very intriguing to see. And towards the end of the showcase, we get the most amazing reveal ever, the new God of War spin-off game that has been rumored for a long time with Faye. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very excited and also mixed on this one. There's a lot of things that they are doing right when it comes to this title, where it is more focused on combat, but it also keeps some of those elements from the original God of War 2018 when it comes to the story focus. And there is that element of Faye being very important like she was in Ragnarok, but this time it's kind of transitioned a little bit, where we do get to see this older style of God of War back in action with this new realm that Faye is in because she's dead. And we do get a lot of gameplay when it comes to this title, and it's very intriguing because there is that element of God of War 2018 and also Ragnarok mashed together in there with that old flavor of God of War gameplay as well, where it takes the camera style from 2018 2018 and Ragnarok, and it kind of changes it around where you are a lot more free roam when it comes to doing this hack and slash style of gameplay like from the older games, where you are jumping around, but you do have those limitations with one specific weapon as well. It still has that RPG camera style where it isn't as pulled back as the original games, but it does still give you that style of combat and that epic feel. And I'm very intrigued with it because I do like the more combat-focused style that Ragnarok had, but I also feel like the story focus was missing, so this feels like a perfect blend of the two. And when it comes to the story, we do get some idea of what's going on, but we do know that this is in development, so it has no release date, no confirmed anything. And the story does keep within the confines of the lore of Faye being dead, and her spirit is now just trapped in this limbo type of afterlife where we also see what looks like creatures and gods from Japan and also Egypt, and it's very intriguing and interesting, especially when you look at the enemies of this game, and they kind of collage these different ideas together, and it has me very intrigued about this game, despite it being a spin-off of God of War 2018 with this character that is very mysterious that we do not know about. And I know that the rage baiters are like, oh my god, we don't need this. I actually think this could be amazing, especially because this actress has played Karen Page in Daredevil, so we know how interesting she can be and how complex she can be when it comes to her performances. So obviously I'm very excited when it comes to this game. And also Capcom did reveal the demo and release date for Onimusha Way of the Sword. While we did not get any Resident Evil DLC info or anything like that, it was still cool that Capcom gave us a bit of new info for one of their upcoming games. And it really leaves me incredibly excited for the future because a lot of these reveals were top tier. I really am excited for what we're going to see going forward. Despite your opinions on certain things, let me know your thoughts on this state of play in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you think? Make sure to like this video if you did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified whether I upload. Have a good rest of your guys' and gals' night, morning, afternoon, or whatever it is for you in the world. Peace out. Bye-bye.